We now return to Let's Play Patrician 4. I've made a few adjustments to the trade route based on pirate activity. It doesn't look like it's fully being blockaded yet. I mean, the pirate is sort of out here, but there's a chance that if we go in there, we will be captured and everything on my ship will be taken. And that's just too expensive. I think it would be more expensive to lose all that than to just cut out the town altogether. So we will wait until we can start building some better ships. What I am going to do, though, is build one more... I always forget where it is. One more of these houses for my workers. So we'll put it right there, I guess. We need bricks. Hopefully my new trade route will work out. I'm going to go ahead and activate it. Pull out here, and we'll see how we do. So they really need salt over here in Malmo. I'm probably going to sell all of it here in Aalborg, though. So it's not going to get around. Yeah, I just sold all of that. What is going on? Philip VI passed away today. John II is next in line. War between the French and the English. Now that might actually have some kind of impact on us if we actually, you know, went out here and dealt with the cloth and the wine. Something positive out of the situation. Land routes to the Mediterranean Sea are now open again. Oh, goody. Good, good, good. There are towns, I believe Thorn there is one of them, that get the, I think Cologne is another one, that get the shipments of spice. So we don't actually have to go on expedition down here to do that. So that's good. What am I currently doing here? Okay, that worked. This doesn't end until mid-September. Okay, my current goal, though, is to set up an administrator. I will wait until I've gotten rid of all that grain, because otherwise it's just an expense, and I don't really know what I'm going to have him do. Warehouse? No. Balance? No. Goods? I have got a crap ton of this stuff. Well, I suppose one thing I could do... Oh, well, I've got some beer, but I am picking that up in my shipment. I've also got a bunch of bricks because of the dowry, right? I could sell some of those. Is that what my... No, my house is building now. I could sell some of those. Why don't we go ahead and do that? We'll just offload a bunch of it here. And it's all free, but... I mean, it's really not free, technically. I mean, in terms of how dowries actually work, it's not free, because I would have to give it back. But, anyway. Okay, we didn't get rid of a lot of meat there. Let's see if I... Okay, got rid of a little bit there. I'm still holding on to a lot of that meat. Why is that? I guess because my price is too high. I am setting it at 500. Oh, I guess I can't see it just yet. That cheese is something else I should be trying to get rid of. Yeah, I'm picking up way too much meat now. So, I need to go in and adjust that. I've also got too much of the bricks. Oh, I just got rid of those, but no, it's definitely the meat, as well as I think I have to wait until I... No, maybe I don't. Okay, here we go. When we go to Aalborg... Actually, let's go see what they have in Aalborg for cheese. Okay. Cheese is selling quite well. Okay, so edit the route a little bit more. This is getting kind of tedious. We want to unload the max at 180. Hell, let's go 170. We don't want to load any of that. Let's also max this out at like 100. I should be able to get rid of a lot of that a bit more easily. I do still have quite a bit more though, so maybe I can sell it cheap somewhere before I do this again. Actually no, I was gonna come in here and we'll look at the unload price. Let's lower this down to, oh, we'll say 480. Same in Oslo. Oh, it's 485. Okay, we'll do 485 then. And same for Malmo. Okay. So that should be a little bit better.
I see you are helping me develop my city. Keep up the good work.
I guess we're helping him. What is my reputation in this town? 27, not bad, considering that it was like 18 at the start of this video. Uh-oh. The pirates are getting stronger. That will be an issue. Eventually, there are going to be pirate strongholds that we will have to go find, and I think really the only way to find them is just to follow a ship back. Now we've got, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We may want to break the trade route here because Lubeck is suffering from... Oh god, do I dare? Alright, we'll try it. Oh Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. King of Denmark has been sent to the doctor to look... Or no, he sent a doctor to Asia to look for a remedy to the plague. Good luck with that. Okay, so we bypassed the pirates. I still have got way too much of that meat. So, you know what? Let's turn around and go to Rostock now that that's available. Okay, I just made an ass ton of money there because that thing came in. Let's go to Rostock and see if there is something. Blending. Okay, what do they need? A lot of my meat. Maybe I can give them more. Let's... 40? I'm still picking up way too much. I should lower that. Can I get rid of the cheese? I don't want to do that here. Another thing I need to be considering is the metal goods. I should be doing that. I can add honey back to the route, though, if I want to shift that. Alright, let's go back in here to the Aalborg. And we will lower this to 60. That's probably still too much, but we'll try it. Okay, activate. Oh, I should probably turn this on so I can see what's going on with my hold. I'm still buying a bit more. Oh, for God's sake, what is going on? Okay, well, that would sort of indicate needs down in Middle Europe, I guess. Yeah, we didn't get rid of a lot of anything there. Stop off at Rostock. Detour, and we will get rid of a bunch of this stuff right here. That's actually a better price. Really? I bought all that well, I didn't buy it because it's I'm getting it from my own storehouse, so I've got a lot of cheese, so maybe I want to lower the price of meat is just crap here too. Well, maybe I should be less greedy and just go down to like 400 or 420 or something like that. I would probably shift a lot more. Oh, I need to turn this back on. Turn it back on. Okay. And what happened here? Famine in oh. They need grain, fish, meat, and cheese. We could do quite a bit of a detour down there. I mean, that would be quite a detour. We could try it, though. What do we pick up here? Only 7. What is the price? I mean, if we're only picking up 7, it must not be a very good price at all. Let's see how much fish I get here. Okay. Not a lot, but we'll go all the way over here and see what we can do. Maybe we can pick up some wine, bring that back. Now what? Should be watching the ocean. Don't you dare saturate the market before I get there, you bastard.
This city is currently suffering from a specific event. This could be the outbreak of a pestilence or a plague of rats, for example. The event is indicated by a symbol above the town hall. You can find out what effect the event has by moving the mouse pointer over the town hall.
Yeah, it's just famine. Business opportunities abound. Ooh, brick. We don't have any brick aboard. That's kind of too bad. I'm not picking that up. Why am I not picking that up? How much did it cost? That's worrisome. What would I get for this? Only 900? Not worth the trip. Sorry, you guys will have to go without brick. Clearly it's because they're trying to build. Treasure map. 10,000. You got it. Okay, so let's, no. Let's sell them all the food. They will be very, look at that. They will be very happy with my price gouging. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll buy, oh my god, look at that, 80. Fantastic. We'll also buy some of this. No, we won't. Give you a bunch of beer and a bunch of fish. Have some mead too. We could pick up a little bit of salt here. What else? They got a lot of hemp. Let's take a lot of your hemp. I think I cut the hemp out of my trade routes, actually. No, I guess I am picking it up, right? Yeah. We just don't have a lot in cargo, though, and that's really a concern of mine. Actually, before we go a little bit further here, we should see what my current... Yeah, I got 17,000 when I sold off all that grain. I should have some more. Okay, wow, we've got more than a fourth of the... Well, a third, I guess. It looks like there's only 12 pieces. So, almost halfway. Almost halfway. Let's go back here and make sure my townhouse has enough grain so that I can... I always look at the wrong thing. Oh yeah, it's got plenty of grain to make the beer. We are accumulating some. What do you got here? Increased production. Now what is this one? Metal goods. If I made 2 metal good plants, I would get 40,000. They would... I mean, I'd have to get them done by mid-October. That's... I don't think they would be built in time. Let's check the... Yeah, we got bricks. We have no wood. So... I don't think we'd make it, especially since I would have to get back. I mean, it's tempting, but I should really be paying attention to my balances here. We're just costing, it's just too much. I'm not sure if I'm offsetting this cost in my trade. Now that's the thing that this doesn't actually take into account. It takes into account domestic trade, but I don't think it's counting what I'm doing on the seas. So that wouldn't make sense because I'm not really selling anything here. So maybe it is? There's no way I'm losing that much money, though. I mean, I'm clearly gaining money. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, so we got a bunch of that. You know, we may as well stop at Bruges on the way out. What? I thought I got rid of all that cheese. They needed cheese, right? They were suffering from famine. State of emergency. The beggars are fleeing. Yeah, I thought... Well, I guess I must have sold a good amount. Uh-oh. Hamburg is under siege. Okay, so that happens. Occasionally, when the towns do really well, or they don't pay their tributes and taxes, the local prince comes in and sort of blockades them. Well, he sieges the town. Have we already gone over sieges? I don't remember. Anyway, when that happens, it really hurts the economy of the town, and businesses outside the wall run the risk of being destroyed. So that's fun. Anyway, let's continue on here with my business. Support the city of Bruges. By March, I need to double the population of the city. That sounds really complicated, and I don't want any part of it. But I will stay at your market here. Okay, they are in desperate need of building materials. This raw metal. See, that's the thing. If I was going to make these metal goods buildings back in Lübeck, I would have to be bringing in sources of raw metal, which I can get in Oslo. So that's not a big deal. But, I mean, in order to make that entirely viable, I would have to be pulling it in. A better thing to do, and I'm at 30% already. I could probably build a counting house there. I'm at 80% in Malmo. I should build a counting house here. And that way, once I get a counting house, I can basically do like I'm doing in Lübeck, build up my reputation with the guild, and get new privileges. So, if I could build something in Oslo, then I could gain privileges to build my ore-making businesses. I'm just seeing this metal goods here. That would be a good trade, just take them back and forth. So anyway, I could produce my own tools here, or metal, and then bring them down here to make my own tools. And that's sort of the end game, I guess. You go to sort of a self-sufficient system where you have got interests in all the various cities and you are making the goods rather than buying them. Of course, the trade-off is that you have to pay all those expensive labor costs and taxes and such. Pelts, damn you. Lending, don't want it. Buy a bunch of that. Maybe not that much. Okay. Sell a lot of that. I'm gonna keep that metal. We will pick up a bunch of these. Oh my god, look at that. 152. That'll work. We can get rid of a bunch of that here. I will save the wine for home. I think we can get a better price, so I won't worry too much about that. Let's head out, go back to Edinburgh. Pelts. Lending. Wood. Lots and lots of wood. Don't need that. I could buy some of the cheap metal here, though. As well as some cheap mead. Some cheap cloth. Okay. I have to make sure I can offload that. We'll sell relatively cheap meat there just to get it out of my hold. And we'll go back. Should I go to Bergen? No, let's just go straight to Oslo. Or I could just skip it altogether and go back to my route. Let's try that. We're gonna stop off here anyway, so we may as well. Then we'll just get back on the route. Buy a bunch of bricks. Sell a bunch of the hemp. Buy probably too much of that. A holy crap ton of that. I'll save the cloth for home. Let's try and increase that. Actually, no, I should be selling some of that here to increase my reputation. So we'll go ahead and do that a little bit, I guess. I do have an awful lot of this stuff. So yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. How much? 39. Alright, well that's better. Let's get back to the task at hand. Now I should be looking down here. That house is built. What else? No, not you. This is interesting though. Building a university. Well, anyway, let's check out my storehouse here. Still got a lot of bricks, a lot of beer. What is the current price of beer here? Yeah, it's not going to be good enough. I could... just start telling my administrator to buy stuff. I mean, to get the missions going again, I'm going to have to hire an administrator, so we may as well do it. And yeah, it's not going to go for that. So we'll go ahead and just sell these when we can. So like when the price is going up because of the market, like when the traders come in, that I suppose that is something we can do. When the other traders come in and they temporarily raise the prices when they purchase everything, we can then immediately sell a bunch of stuff. So we'll keep 50 of those in there, and we'll just sell all of that. Yeah, that's a good idea, right? I guess. How much does this need? It's actually taking quite a lot. It actually does look like it's taking quite a lot more than I expected. It's taking 1.5 every day. 50 ought to cover it, he said. Anyway, we can now continue on. We still got the pirate outside. Burn the witch. What else did I need to do here, though? Hire an administrator, take a close look at what they can do for you. Yeah. So I've set them up. I have set him up. I'm not having him purchase anything for me. Save settings? I don't think I need to do that. Maybe he actually...
Trade routes and administrators are essential for the expansion of your company. Your next goal should be the establishment of a counting house in another city. I would suggest Aalborg, the only city currently capable of producing any significant amount of meat. Lübeck can supply the salt required for meat production.
Okay, that's what we're waiting for. Unfortunately, I don't think my reputation is very high in that town. Let's see. Well, can I open up your town right now? No, we need to go there. Okay. Oh, am I just coming out of Malmo now? I am. I missed an opportunity to sell some stuff. I'm going to use that opportunity here, though, to sell a bunch of the wine, all of the meat. Just go sell all of that stuff, too. I'm not really increasing my reputation here, though, because we're maxed out because of my limitations of businesses. So we'll continue on, and hope I don't get tagged on the way out. Okay. What do you have? Lending. No good to me. Alright. So while I'm here, let's go down. So, quite a bit of the wine. And a bunch of this. 49%. That's pretty good. Let's see what that gets me. Membership. 19,000. Okay, sure. I'm now a member of Aalborg. Okay. Ooh, wow. Look at that. I'm so close to getting the meat already. What was the condition for this? Just build another counting house. Okay. How? Oh, I think it's the architect, right? Yeah, it was right there. My counting house. Hooray!
Don't even think of building any more buildings here. There is only so much I am willing to tolerate.
Sorry.
Well, now you have another counting house. Hire an administrator here as well, and then start establishing new businesses to get goods more cheaply. Unfortunately, there is something else you will have to take care of first. As you know, Aalborg is part of Denmark, and the Danish king is envious of the Hanseatic League's economic success and the associated power. This has led to quarrels between the king and the Hanseatic League. Now, the king has taken a pirate convoy into his service to block the entrance to the city of Rostock. The Hanseatic Council agrees that you are to deal with this problem.
That bastard. So that pirate is because of the king. Looking at my ship's health right now, it's at 87%. I should probably have it stay in port somewhere and repair. I could do that here. I also need to get a ship. So... okay. Did I check this? Yeah, I did check that. Well, I guess the question is... I didn't need to come back in here. Who's got more building material? You got more bricks, but that doesn't mean much. Got some pitch. Do you have pitch? Yeah, but not as much. Okay. We'll build it in Lübeck. I'm not sure exactly... It's a 16 cannon ship. What can I get? I mean, obviously we have to upgrade a ship from a trading ship before I can actually do that. I'm not sure which would be best to go for. If I go for some cheap ones, I could get a small fleet of little guys. They do have quite a bit more maneuverability. I mean, they're 100% maneuverable. So having a small fleet of these might be just as good as having a couple Krayers. Of course, these can carry a little bit more, so I imagine they can have more cannon weight. They are more expensive as well, though. I'll have to think about it. But there was something I wanted to do in here, right? Oh, I guess we're just waiting on this. We need the wood. So I should probably break off my trade routes again, just so I can start feeding Aalborg with stuff. It looks like they need bricks as well, so that's a lot of fun. Anyway, we are making money again, so my adjustments to the trade routes seem to have actually paid off. I could add Rostock back in, because we're sort of, I mean, they need the salt now. That was part of my initial trade route. So that would be a good thing to do. I don't know. A lot of things to think about. But I'm going to end this one here, and I'll see you next time.